Hey y'all, it is the 8th or 9th of July. Just thought it was time to do another little update. There's Bojangles, the cat. He's worthless. Anyway, I got this thing on here to stop the boat and a place to put the crank, and it worked out pretty good. Got it from a trailer place. It's for a pontoon boat, and I added these wedges on there to match the front of the boat, so I didn't have to do a whole lot to it to make it work right. And what I really like about it is it has a set of steps on there, and it's easy to step up here, and then it's not hard to step up through the chains to get on deck. So that'll be nice not to have to carry a ladder around with you when you launch the boat. Picked up a 22-pound anchor. I think this is a, like a Delta style anchor. I don't know what name brand it is. It's a galvanized anchor. And then I bought some anchor and rode, which I'll show you in a minute. I painted the rub rail on this side, and I haven't got the other side quite done yet. And then I got those solar panel mounts that I had ordered. I got them in the mail, and I really like them because lines can't grab the corner of the solar panel. I know on previous boats I had trouble with the lines getting underneath the corners of the boat or hanging on them. So hopefully these plastic mounts will keep that from happening. I got my rudder hung and got it right finally. Right now I've got a tractor pin in it. I'm gonna get a stainless one to go in there. And I had to make, if you can see up in there, I had to make some bushings out of starboard because the rudder cheeks was a little too wide, and it had a lot of play in there. Then I made a tackle. I bolted on this piece of stainless steel flat, and then put the tackle on there to pick the rudder up and out of the way. And I'll show you how that works in a minute. It's basically just up a single part purchase, and then goes up through that pulley and then through a clam cleat. So did that, and I did a few more things inside, so let's walk up there and check that out. Gotta be careful. I've been having trouble out of my knee when I climb. So I got the cockpit cushions covered. I ordered some cushion off of Amazon, 6-inch cushion, and upholstery foam, and then covered it with some canvas that I had in the shop. Kind of looks wrinkly right now, but I think it's stretching a little. We take them off and wash them, it'll be back tight again. But these bunks are real big. I really like it. And then I'm gonna have extra room down here. I'm probably gonna put a basket or make a box or something to put down there so you can put the sheets and blankets when you're not using it during the day. And I've still got 78 inches of foam length, and then it's like 34, 35 inches wide, so almost as wide as a twin bed, which is plenty big enough for a boat, because you still got plenty of room, and you don't want too much room. But I did notice just sitting in here that these cushions are pretty high, and I may have to put those lee cloths in here and have them ready to go, because the cushions are higher. You know, there's nothing to keep you from rolling out of the bed. And just did a little more painting, working on that sort of thing. I sewed up this canvas panel, go in the head area, and I got the snaps on it, but I'm still yet to get it ready. It's gonna have like the bungee stuff right here holding it back so it gets off of the head. So I got that to do. I got these 2 panels that's gonna go on this side and over here, still to install. What else did I do in here? I think that's pretty much it for inside. And I'm gonna go up to the hold. I don't know if I ever showed you guys the hold. There's that solar panel. I got 200-watt solar panels that are gonna go on top of the cabin. Oh, here's my rig for picking up the rudder. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah. See there, picks her up right up out of the water. And I may even put a hard cleat on there too, because that clam cleats, they're just some kind of plastic. So I could see that breaking, especially as hard as I am on equipment. But it works good. It doesn't take too much power to pick it up, and that rudder's heavy because it's got lead in it. So let's walk forward, take a look at in the big hatch. It feels funny walking on this boat now because it's on the trailer. I can feel it bouncing and wobbling a little bit. I'll show y'all down in the hold. I got some anchor chain and rode off of Craigslist too. And that's big road. I don't know what size it is. It looks like 3/8, or 3/4 with at least a 5/16 chain. It's a pretty good size chain and road. It's about 200 feet, about 50 foot of chain. This hole is big. It's about 4 feet deep, and then it goes from that bulkhead that's painted yellow in there all the way to the front where the bow is. That square hole is where the Sanson post is gonna go through, then bolt to the little keel area, and then come up through the deck right there at the back of the bowsprit. There you can see some of the planking and framing inside the boat. Then I've been trying different kinds of caulking. I got all kinds of different caulking that I'm doing just to try things and see what it does, if it comes apart or what. The outside of the boat is covered in a lot of fiberglass cloth, 70-18 and all that, so I'm not really worried about leaks. But I know this lumber, even though I put it together really tight, it's probably gonna swell and then contract over time. But anyway, that's the hold. A lot of room in there. I think I'll be able to put a bicycle and or a couple bicycles and some and a couple good big crab traps and whatnot in there. I still got some paint to do out here, and I decided to paint these locust cleats that I made. So I've got them primed, and I think I'm gonna take them off and paint them. I painted the rest of them in the shop. It was a lot easier. I keep putting off the painting because I absolutely despise it. I need to get it done. Still got some places that are caulked that needs to be painted over. But the Titebond 3 and canvas is holding up pretty good. It's still really hard. So we're getting there. I got my piece of pipe, 4-inch schedule 40 pipe, 120-foot stick, and then I got to add another one. And then a friend of mine gave me that mast extrusion. It come off of one of his boats. He gave it to me. I took the I already took the winches off of it. It had bronze winches on it, and that's the boom right there. And it's a little too big for my boat, but I've been thinking about using it, using the gooseneck part and different things on it. I don't know if I will or not, but that boom is wood. I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it's pretty heavy. But anyway, that's pretty much the update so far. The big thing was the cushions. If you look over on that table, I've got some things that I made for that I'm making now for the galley, to put cups in and spices in and things like that. That's going to go inside the boat. And then right over there on that table, there's some wedges that I made to go underneath the solar panel mounts, because the top of the cabin is curved, and so these left gaps out on the ends. So I've got to put wedges on there. So I bolt it down flat. So that's kind of where we are. That's what we got so far. Oh, and I started my tiller. It's inside. I'm still working on it. The launching process is not far off. I am gonna launch it, but my mom, I'm gonna go get my mom and bring her here, and I would really love it if she was there when I launch the boat. So I'm gonna wait a couple weeks before I go get her. She's about 4 hours away, and she usually comes and stays for a week in the summer with us. And she likes to sit up there on the porch and do her crocheting or whatever it is she does, her needlework stuff. She loves to sit up there on our porch and watch the cat and the dog and the squirrels and stuff out here in the woods. So looking forward to seeing her. Don't get to see her near enough. Anyway, you guys take care, and I think this is number 13. And hopefully the next time I see you, we'll be floating this thing. That would be completely awesome. But you guys take care. Bye.